wabarakatuh guys. Back again with me Kang Kaka. Sekarang kita akan melanjutkan game yang kemarin kita lagi mainin, itu adalah Noire ya. Kita di sini sebagai detektif Cole Phelps, I don't know, gue lupa. But jangan lama-lama ya, kita lanjutkan lagi perjalanan kita di game Noire sebagai detektif. Oh ya, remember this is PG-18, yep, parental guides. Kalau kalian belum umur 18 ya, atur sendiri lah ya. Let's go. Wait a minute. Oke, gue tadi ngedit dulu sebentar ya. So let's continue ya, RYZEN. Ini berarti. Untuk yang belum nonton part 1 dan 2 udah gue playlist ya, udah gue masukin ke playlist.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. DR is one Oswald Jacobs, says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
I didn't come to California to be a secretary.
Better go earn our pathetic wages. We've got a scene, a dumped car, and a witness. Let's get there.
Yeah, sabar dong.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket. An abandoned vehicle. We catch all the good ones, huh, Phelps?
Kita dapat teman baru, guys.
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, aren't you?
Very funny.
Come on, Mike.
You know the way. You can drive.
Malas nyetir coy, biar dia nyetir aja.
You hear about Adrian? Rob in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary.
Margaret should show some pride. Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski. Talking from experience.
Oke, kita sampai di crime scene. Good morning Wardana, selamat
Phelps,
pagi.
traffic.
I'm Officer Houlihan.
Selamat
Cars down the alleyway,
hari
detectives.
Senin ya. Tom Slebeu. Kenapa Tom Slebeu?
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle?
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
Sorry kalau misalkan
We'll talk with him in a
suara
moment.
gue agak-agak.
Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
Okay, it's time for us to search the clue.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
Bentar dulu. Kenapa langsung interogasi? Saya nyari clue dulu, cuy.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyway, last night I see this brand spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Bentar dulu deh, bisa keluar dulu gak sih?
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
Ya,
Can you tell us what they were
turut aja
doing?
lah.
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not. That all? I run those boys off for you. Ain't that worth something?
Bentar ya, bentar. Bentar
You
gue mau
should
nyari
ask
clue
me
dulu.
some real questions.
Iya, sabar, nanti gue balik lagi, cuy.
Doesn't look like anything.
Property of
Combination
Dewey
wrench.
Bros.
Must have used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Gue harusnya lihat mobilnya dulu, cuy. Apa sih ini pencurian pelek? Kasusnya pencurian pelek nih.
Don't think this is anything.
Kita mah cek satu-satu aja ya, meskipun nggak ada hubungannya. Waalaikumsalam, selamat pagi, halo. Pencurian tutup pentil ban. Sampai dijagain banyak polisi begini.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Tidak ada hubungannya dengan itu.
Empty.
Bannya kosong. Sempet lo ngeganjel pakai batu bata. Missing
Stealing the
wheel.
wheels is for amateurs. Car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Plat nomornya juga nggak ada.
We'll have to use the registration to trace the owner.
Ada pecah kaca. Nah ini PR
It's owned by the
700
Argentinian embassy.
706. Ada lagi kah cluenya? telepon dulu. Coba. Nanyain license. Halo.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment.
Dewey Bros Packard
Dewey
dealership.
Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Got it. Thanks for your help.
Okay, now what? Lu malah ngerokok aja anjir. Gabut anjir, gue yang disuruh nyari-nyari lu. Krunya 4 sih, udah ya. Gak 4 sih, banyak maksudnya. Cuman yang di sini kayaknya sudah. Kayaknya nggak ada hubungannya deh.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Ya teman-teman, selamat pagi, selamat datang di Kang Kaka ya. Now you're watching me playing Noire sebagai Detective Cole Phelps. Apa sih kamu ngikutin aja bukannya nyari clue bangke? Kita nanya orang-orang sekitar. Halo pak, kita nanya lagi. Gue pengen talk, belum beres bro. Hispanic suspect.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
After I scared him off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
I guess.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a look for yourself.
I was curious. Ain't no law against that. So what if I took a look around that car? You can't be accusing me of nothing.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I didn't catch the license number.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
Vehicle strip apart.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Jacobs. You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
Clue baru ya.
When you get the car out of the way, if you could come back and do something about those kids.
How about we bring you an umpire's mask?
Point of interest.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate. I'll run John Madsen by R&I.
Nice cherry flavor candy. Gue apa ini? Catatan apa ini? William Dewey.
Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
Dewey. Ada lagi? Udah? Oke. Adakah orang lagi yang bisa di apa namanya? Tanya-tanya? Bro? Apa kita harus nelfon lagi? Berapa kali sih kita harus nelfon?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Oh,
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
16 tahun.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you. Any messages?
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks. Can you get a message to Captain Leary? Tell him we'll be in as soon as we can. Thank you.
Wah, banyak banget.
Can you cordon off this lot until we have the vehicle impounded?
Yes, sir, Detective.
We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
Bentar. Gue mau nanya orang-orang sekitar dulu nih. Ini ada Mbak, halo. Hey.
I don't know why you're doing that, buddy, but I wish you'd stop.
We can visit the Packard dealership or head back to Central and interview this Valdez character.
Udah, mohon maaf.
Your call.
Ini mbak-mbak di pojok ngapain nih?
All my years, I've never seen anything like this.
Iya mbak, kamu melihat sesuatu di sini mbak? Kayaknya kita kedekatan mbak ya, kita jauhin dikit. Mbak, nggak bisa. Alright, I guess we're done here. Let's go. Lalu nyetir, Bambang.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Kita kemana dulu?
And
Kita
where exactly are we going?
The Webros dealership dulu.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Right, jam 2 siang kita nyampe di Dewey's Car Sales.
Don't tell me, let me guess. You were making your way past the lot, caught sight of the new model 4-door and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
Okay. Follow me, cenah. Bang, sekali-kali main game mabar. Stumble.
We keep all our tools in here.
Fall
Mind
Guys.
if we look around?
Be my guest.
All right.
You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh? Maybe a used car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
Lah,
That's not
tadi
right.
Suruh masang-masangin beginian. Kalau ada yang hilang, oh gitu maksudnya adik-adik. Kalau misalkan ada yang hilang berarti
One
sama
left.
kayak di crime scene. Tuh, misi.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
Yes, betul sekali.
Not sure this means much.
Nah, license plate.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Bukan tapi. Pahat, kikir, apa lagi?
Hasn't given me anything to go on.
No good. We need diplomatic plates.
Diplomatic plates. Udah sih kayaknya nggak ada lagi. Feeling gue nggak ada sih.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Association with Valdez.
Packards are great cars, but this doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know Valdez?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
Kamu berbohong, aku tidak percaya.
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
Valdez notebook.
We found your contact details in Valdez's notebook. He had to be calling you for something, Dewey.
Okay. So I met Valdez in a bar.
Kamu
We cut a
sekarang.
deal. He bought the car through the
Halo
embassy.
kamu.
I cut him some change on the side. It happens all the time.
Whereabouts of Delgado?
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
I don't know sih.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Okay, all right. Apartment 3, 103 Hill Street. And tell him from me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
Wrenches in auto theft.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards to steal anything the minute your back is turned.
I think I doubt you.
What are you hiding, Dewey? Spill it. You don't want the LAPD getting too interested in this place.
So I hire a few illegals. It's cheaper than hiring returning GIs, and they have less attitude. Downside is, they're a little light-fingered.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman. Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling. We really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
Kita masuk dulu. Tahu ada something good. Nggak ada. Mana mobil? Oh ini. Kita tinggal 2 lagi ya ke si Francisco Valdez sama satu lagi belum keluar Sini udah. Gabriel Delgado. Oh, masih tanda tanya. Ya udah. So, next location is the Gallows Residence. Let's go.
You can drive. You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies?
What's a dimension?
You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
For your information,
Third dimension, Z.
Noire ini
So, things will be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater.
God's name would
Scene-nya
want
itu di
that.
tahun
I don't know.
47 ya.
People scoffed at the idea of talking to
Kalau kalian
colors.
lihat
We have now.
tempat-tempat ini mungkin sekarang ada di GTA 5 yang versi zaman now-nya itu ada di versi GTA 5. Wah, ini kayaknya bakal ada tembak-tembak nih adik-adik. Kok banyak orang yang nongkrong.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our Archangel hasn't already flown.
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio? What another accommodation?
What the hell is this guy doing?
Lu mau ngapain, ha? Mau ngajak ribut, ha? Hah?
Where do you see a number 3 marked on that door?
Apartemen berapa tadi, Cenah? Last known address apartemen 3. Lu ngapain berdiri deket-deket gue? Ih. Nah, gedor aja satu-satu sama gue. Ini dia. Entun. Halo, Mbak.
Yeah.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand. Could you come inside?
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds. I'll stay with the broad. So how far along are you, Anna?
Jangan takut untuk saya periksa-periksa ya.
Nearly 20 weeks.
Right. So how's it going to be when you go into labor and he's not around?
Difficult to tell whether it's the suspect vehicle from the scene.
You are wrong about Gabriel.
Certainly Gabriel's pride and
He will
joy.
be a good
Wah.
father. Already
Halo
he
aja
works
deh.
hard to
Pas
provide
saya
for
dibilang
us.
itu lagi.
Unless
Serem
you help
amat.
us here, Anna,
Welcome,
your little
welcome.
one
Gue
won't
nggak
be
tahu
seeing
itu
Papa for a
siapa.
very long time.
Wah, ada. Ini.
Serving breakfast for 2, Anna? You should have cleared up.
Sebelum kita keluar. Nyangkut. Kita beresin dulu, cari clue di dalam adik-adik. Tung nung nung. For me either.
Maybe. No.
Tahu itu lipen setip sih kayaknya. Lipen setip nggak tuh? What is it?
Junk.
Junk? Really? Numbers del bebe? Nggak ngerti man.
We really ought to take more time over the Packard, Phelps. Let's head back to the empty lot.
No. Ini mana lagi sih? Udah kah? Oh, chat intuition, show all clues. Oh kan di luar masih. Kok gua nggak ada bingung ya. Udah bisa aja keluar. Wah, 2 ban baru, ban serep.
Looks like Valdez gets his wheel back.
Nah ini cuy.
Diplomatic license plates.
License plate. Emang jelas bukan. Oke. Kayaknya kita sudah membersihkan di sini ya. Langsung kita interogasi.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
Yes, of course.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
His honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
3 nights? Kamu berbohong.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you and your baby to jail.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home. I swear it.
Mata kamu lirik-lirik. Itu ada sarapan itu di situ.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
Diplomatic plates recovered.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions, Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Then tell us where he is. If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe. There is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow.
We will put in a good word for you, Anna. As far as we're concerned, this sits with Gabriel.
Start line. That sounds like a street race to me. It's gotten out of hand this last year.
Okay.
No wonder
Thank you,
Delgado has
Anna.
such an eye for fine automobiles.
Masih
We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off
Keep
the
it down,
streets.
would you? My little girl just got to sleep.
dimarahin. Dimarahin anjir. Aduh ya Allah, astagfirullah.
Isn't he the cop that we're
awas.
talking about on the
Ih.
radio? Want another accommodation?
Oke, kita ke next location. Illegal street race. Start line for street race runs by Gabriel Delgado and Associate. Oke, let's go sebelum kita ke kantor polisi. Lagi nonton wifi habis. Aduh.
You're behind the wheel.
Terima kasih loh pengorbanannya.
Hello, Washington.
Kok wifi bisa
What kind
habis
of
sih?
man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cards?
Pregnant girlfriends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to let off a little steam.
Atau
Some guys
wifi itu
wouldn't
kali
come
ya,
back home
wifi
at
apa
all.
namanya?
Are you talking from experience?
Bukan IndiHome gitu. Tuh bisa habis kuota. Waduh gila, Fast and Furious di tahun
That's
47.
Delgado right there.
Anjay.
Quick! They're getting away!
Phelps, 1247. Requesting assistance at First
Wah,
and Santa Fe.
kejar-kejaran gitu.
Reports of an illegal street.
Aduh tuh.
Stay on Delgado. Getting away!
Yang mana sih mobilnya memang?
Gonna lose him! Let's at least shut one of the races
Diganggu-ganggu
down.
kita.
Another one springs up somewhere.
Bangke.
Kids used to steal cars and sell them. Now they just want to wrap them around
Nah.
their ankles. The next 16-year-old I have to steal off the sidewalk,
Anjir.
you're calling. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
Gila nyusul satu mobilnya nggak bisa ya?
Get one, take him out.
Si bangke. Kemana? Tuh ini sungai yang di GTA 5 adik-adik. Ya sungai yang gede itu. Tahun 47 sama sekarang ya ada beda lah. Wah kamu harus ganti wifi temenmu.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Kamu balapan liar nih.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Aduh. Guys, mohon maaf kameranya gue nggak bisa gerak-gerakin nih.
God damn it, Cole, hold it steady.
Kan lu yang tadi nyetir, kenapa jadi gue? Banyak potong aja.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto.
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricon! Valdez, I showed him! Now who's the man? I should have burned his fucking car! You got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper, a car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickbacks, and a street punk car thief who sure as hell won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That
Beli
Detective
kuota.
Phelps is not a bad haul.
Gila, beli langsung beli
Your
wifi.
hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one.
Terima kasih,
That's
semoga
textbook policing.
berkah
We need
ya.
more of it in this department.
Kebaikannya diberkahi. Amin. The third degree. Kita belum beres. Ya, berarti tadi harusnya ke kantor polisi dulu. Ya, gue kira bisa terakhir itu. Ya. Lanjut.
You have any plans for weekend Liberty, Jack? My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming
Lanjut
down to
dulu
visit.
apa ngulang dulu?
I'm meeting them at the station
Tadi
at
ada
6.
satu yang belum
Good for
ke
you,
ini.
Jack. Are they cute? They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before Liberty.
Sampai jam berapa? Belum tahu. Ini mungkin satu episode lagi. Habis itu kita lanjut next game.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it. Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
Tuh kan langsung ke episode berikutnya adik-adik. Let's go. A Marriage Made in Heaven. Buset. Tabrak lari. Cewek tuh kayaknya tuh.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Main game mabar.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
We'll see.
You know you made it.
Cases you have unlocked or downloaded can be accessed for replay via the cases section of the main menu. Oke, kita beresin dulu ini. After this, mungkin gue bakal beresin sendiri ya. Nggak usah inilah. Apa di streamingin aja ya? Tadi yang di kantor polisi kita belum beres cuy. Makanya tadi ada 3 yang belum ketemu.
I don't want to be rude, but I ain't got time. Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him.
Can you drive to this one? Looks like the DA is going to press charges. And Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Ini dia nih yang tabrak lari.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Thick as a white male named Lester Patterson walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there and he ended up here, dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Alright, Kita cek dulu seperti biasa. Topi. Kayaknya nothing. Ya nggak sih. Sebelum kita ke korban, buset dah.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
Iya. Jadi si yang nabraknya sempat ngerem dulu. Karena ada bekas rem di situ. Di sini ada splash of blood.
This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
Jadi di sini gecerot terus keseret ke sini.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
Aduh, ya Allah.
Phelps, you should take a look at the body. Poor guy didn't stand.
Landed on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
Kanan kiri Astagfirullahaladzim, udah meninggal nih Okay, what is it? California Fire and Life, Lester Pattinson.
Addison has life insurance.
Dia punya asuransi, cina. Unless receipt of your application and pre-approval has been granted to raise the weekly premium of life insurance policy from 3 per week to 5 per week. That's blah 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 blah. Okay. Nothing. A wallet.
We can notify next of kin.
Lahirnya tahun 1910 dong. Nothing. Udah. Tangan kanan coba. Alright.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent foot ornament. Those things are killers. Careful where you're stepping, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
Sorry. Dilewatin aja si anjir. Wah, di sini ada clue nggak tuh? What the hell? Dia dibunuh dulu cuy sebelum ditabrak.
Knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit and run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Mencurigakan nih. Feeling gue dia dibunuh dulu sebelum sebelum tabrak. Atau memang orang yang nabrak larinya itu nggak apa namanya? Bisa manjat dong. Ya nggak sengaja gitu, emang benar-benar nggak sengaja. Ayo naon di dia. Nggak ada lagunya berarti nggak ada clue lain cuy. Clue tadi satu lagi hilang dong.
So this is why everybody comes to Raise.
I'll take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
Ngaca dulu. Nah, aku pamit dulu, kalau live lagi nanti aku mampir. Assalamualaikum Bang. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Terima kasih. Silahkan yang mau sarapan dulu, silahkan sarapan. Oke, kita backstory dulu ya.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can unfortunately be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney. In the past, these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor. I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
Oke. Sebelum kita ke dalam, gue mau nanya dulu mbak-mbak yang di sini. Halo Mbak.
It's all yours, detective.
Umurnya 24 tahun.
I'm at a loss.
Awas.
Witness statements next. We know we've got the girl as an eyeball, but we should check.
Miss Perry?
Yes?
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski.
Okay, eyewitness report.
Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Argumen.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
Did you see the license plate?
Only the first three letters, I'm afraid. 3C8.
Ooh, nice.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Coba.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
Apalagi, cepat.
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress and Things look pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling. Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
You certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
Okay, hit and run.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
Okay, tell me something.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
Argument overheard in the bar.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Leroy?
Leroy Sabo, the owner.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
I need
Bartenders
something
hear all sorts of things.
more.
Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start
Information.
playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no problem.
You get anything out of the regulars?
They weren't giving too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the love tap.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need to run a partial license plate, 3 Charles 8. Cross-check possible Lincoln owners. Suspect vehicle is a red Lincoln Continental.
Just a moment, Detective. Only one possible make on that license. Registered to a William Shelton, 738 West Temple Street.
Thanks.
Looks like we caught a break on this one.
Where's our car?
You know the way. You can drive.
Kita
where are we going?
kemana dulu ini? Nanti salah lagi. Bener loh. Allahu Akbar ya Allah. Jam 5 oh, adzan subuh. Assalamualaikum. Punten subuh-subuh.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
Aduh, ya Allah, ya Rabbi. Bolehkah saya ngecek-ngecek?
Can you tell me what happened?
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
Cuek
You
banget.
don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Emang pengen meninggal
Lester
gitu
and I met
suaminya.
on a furlough in 44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time you left. I have someone here, and
I beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well.
Well.
Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy. Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to answer?
You can confirm Mrs. Patterson's story.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Subuh-subuh.
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
Waduh.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. Kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
Selamat sore, kuy.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk.
We were always arguing. So what?
Admit it, you were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Lie.
You're being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
Yes, of course. You have insurance later. La.
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crap games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit and run detective.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Ya gimana? Hah? Suaminya yang itu meninggoy udah dapat lagi selingkuhan. Ada telepon cuy. Miss, saya mau telepon dulu boleh? Saya mau ikut telepon.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Pattison autopsy.
Thanks, ma'am.
Oke. Kita ke itu dulu. Central Morgue dulu. Disuruh immediately, ya udah kita ke sana. Let's go.
You can drive.
Jam 4.52 subuh. Mantap. Hello, Colonel. Colonel, hello. Are you here? Oh, ini si Colonel.
We can put the driver in front of a judge in less than a week.
You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him.
Tuh kan benar.
Puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second
Tusuk
puncture
dulu.
reached his heart.
You're kidding me.
Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife, length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder one. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
But wait a minute, kita kemana dulu? Aduh, nanti salah lagi. Ke Shelton dulu kah? Register address William Shelton. Atau kita langsung tangkap aja? Nah, mudah-mudahan masih ada waktu deh, mudah-mudahan.
It's a lucky break getting the partial ID. These cases are usually dead in the water after 24 hours if no one comes forward.
Why don't they just stop?
You heard about fight or flight during the war?
Sure. Never back your enemy into a corner. That kind of stuff.
Right. Well,
Kuy,
in
Rocket
run,
League
the perp is
kuy.
already in flight. It's easier to keep going. It takes a degree of moral courage to stop and accept responsibility.
Halo, selamat pagi guys. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Selamat hari Senin ya. Selamat beraktivitas. Lah, ini mobilnya. Aduh, mudah-mudahan gue gak salah dah. Wah, si Tis gak sopan. Tiba-tiba pagi-pagi nyapanya monyet. Oh, siap Tis. Amin, amin, amin. Gue doain semoga lancar. Semoga dapat nilai terbaik lah. Pokoknya the best.
That's the son of a bitch right there.
William Shelton?
Yes?
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who
yang
can put
nabrak.
this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
Lah bang.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Ya, pokoknya lancar-lancar ya Tis.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Ya, lu ngalangin. Bang.
Wonder he killed someone driving like this.
Lay into his wheel. Come on.
Don't let that asshole get away.
Ih, udah.
That's it. Cuff him and we're done. We've got to track down that Lincoln, Phelps. We find the car, and then we nail the driver.
Hands behind your head. How does a vehicular manslaughter
Ini yang
rap sound,
definitif apa
Sheldon?
bukan? Kalau nggak salah yang biasa deh.
I admit it, I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
Kayak game mafia. Halo Fitra Prakasa, selamat pagi, welcome
I could do
to the
about
stream.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor.
Ya
I need my
memang bukan
license for
salah
my
lu.
job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Sheldon.
You can't be serious.
William Sheldon, you're coming downtown.
Aduh,
We need to
kan
talk about a manslaughter
salah.
charge.
So, initial report came back with an ID on our victim, Lester D.
Oh, enggak,
Pattison of
enggak.
182 North Hope Street. Captain wants us there double quick.
Gue kira tadi udahan. Kalau misalnya tadi udahan, gue yang salah. Datang-datang ya. Selamat pagi Teteh Frida. Selamat hari Senin.
You've spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Pattison. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
Ayo, bingung, ayo.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea. Leroy stabbed him. I had nothing to do with it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna. Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the grand
Nice of
jury.
you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up.
bases covered, baby.
I have nothing to do
You
with it.
think I'm gonna fry for you,
He's a
Lorna?
crazy man. Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake.
Ya, elah. Bangke, bangke. Aduh.
Next time, you're mine.
Mati lo anjir. Itu harusnya bisa loh ditangkap. Gue nggak harusnya bunuh.
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
Harusnya nggak mati. Sorry sih. Sorry. Harusnya nggak mati. Apakah kita naik pangkat? Enggak sih. Save and load.
So, I give you a hit and run, you bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates,
Oh ya
Phelps.
dipuji tapi
You
dipuji.
take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
Udah, itu aja. Oke, nggak usah diulang berarti. Tidak usah diulang. Wah, ini kayaknya bakal jadi yang panjang nih. Jadi kita sudahi dulu, cuy. Ya, episode 3 LA Noire kali ini. Tersatir, case close dengan hasil yang kurang memuaskan. Ya itu dua pilihan sih, bisa dibunuh atau enggak gitu. Udahan dulu untuk episode LA Noire, nanti kita restream lagi untuk game selanjutnya. So, yang belum nonton episode 1-2 udah gue playlist ya. LA Noire berikutnya ada di A Slip of the Tongue. Kita lanjutin besok pagi insyaallah ya. Ya siap-siap dulu lah kuy ya. Oke, thank you guys, thank you Skuy Frida, thank you Halo, thank you kamu tadi siapalah itu Wardana, thank you udah mampir-mampir dan semuanya yang lagi nonton. Thank you so much atas dukungannya ya. Semoga semakin betah di sini. Thank you for like and subscribe and bye for now. See you on the next episode of LA Noire. Bye bye. Belibet.